My name is Kate Romero, and the darkest part of my life was actually started at the beginning of my life. I was born spiritually wide awake, wired for love and peace, to a family that was atheist and wired for violence and hate. And I ran away my first time at 5 years old in Detroit City. And my sister begged to come with me, my little sister, or I would have never gone back. And then I ran away another 12 times throughout the years, and my family kept having the police bring me home, and they didn't care back then about what was going on inside the house. My last time to run away was when I was 17, and I ran away that time because my mother's boyfriend had been living with us since I was 4, and he had been molesting me, and he was telling me he was going to kidnap me and take me to Florida and marry me. And my mother was extremely jealous of his attention for me already, and I think I would have rather died than to marry that man. Was working at a car hop in New Lebanon, Ohio at the time, and I met a man who said, "Why are you so down?" And I had nothing left to lose, so I told him what was about to happen, that I was going to be kidnapped and taken to Florida to marry my mother's boyfriend. And I didn't know what to do, and every time I ran away, they always brought me back. He said, "I know what to do. How about I take you to Jackson, Tennessee. You lie about your age. I know a justice of the peace there. He'll marry us. It'll be a business deal. And once you turn 18 in a few months, I'll give you an annulment, and then you'll be free, and you'll never have to go back." And I was at my wit's end, and I was very desperate. So after I was in high school, after school one day, I just simply came home long enough to act like nothing was weird, and then I walked out the door to empty the trash, and I just kept walking. I went with him to Jackson, Tennessee. We got married, and that night, we had no money, and I didn't know a thing about that. We had nowhere to go, but that night, we found a seedy hotel that smelled like lilac and urine, and he raped me and beat me that night. And he proceeded to rape me and beat me for the following 18 months until I was shrewd enough to get in touch with a women's shelter, and I made a plan to escape. I got in the cab, and the cab driver said, "Ma'am, I don't know what you're running from, but wherever you're going, I'm going to take you for free." The shelter helped me get a divorce and through legal aid, and I started my life over again. I learned to become my own beloved because I knew, coming from the background that I came, that the only thing missing in my life was loving myself, and I was taught to do the opposite. And that was probably the hardest thing for me to do. Going through all of that hardship and trauma taught me compassion and empathy in a way I don't think I would have gotten otherwise. Forever thankful to the women's shelter, and as a matter of fact, I go give talks. My husband's a publicist. He books me at domestic shelters so I can go tell my story of hope and courage and show them that they can also have a life. And I'm thriving today.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Jarrett Martino, and I'm the creator of Inner Warrior, turning pain into positives, and we're creating a tribe of warriors. If you'd like to submit your story for our blog or an upcoming shoot, please email us at stpvoice@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to connect with us on social media. Thanks so much.